Hey everyone, thanks for tuning into the Football Religion Champions League / La Liga edition. Sad days. We're all wearing black for a reason, except for Arsenal over there, but
they're bleeding still.
I never took the jersey off.
Bro, I'm selling my Barca jersey for $20 if anyone wants it, bro.
Sad day. Sad weed.
I'm sure you have an Araujo jersey, huh?
We'll talk about that after. Let's talk about Arsenal first. PSG 3-1. It was expected. PSG was going to win.
No, but Arsenal started really well. The first 15 minutes,
That's not enough to win a game.
That's why we didn't win the game, bro. The first 10 minutes, one goal should have gone in.
Bro, they had him in the road.
That's not enough. Even the first game, bro. The first game, the lag on defense, the lag on the midfield, especially with Odegaard.
Yeah,
the player that is a playmaker is not making anything. He's not creating anything. Why? Like, what make you think that they can do something?
The only one there that works is Declan, bro.
No, I think the best player in the whole not series for this game for them was Partey. He was the only one hustling. It was the only one trying to create something. Even Saka tried, but Saka
didn't play last game, by the way.
That's the reason.
You said both games.
Yeah, and then I was like, this game because he didn't play the first one.
It's crazy because if he never got that dumbass yellow and against Madrid, we would be fine. We would have been good at home. We would have probably lost at France, but we wouldn't have lost at home. We probably draw.
And then they're just looking to create Saka, but Saka couldn't do anything, bro. They had like Nuno Mendes that is not the best defensive player, but he's so physical that he's like he's gonna annoy the shit out of you. Like Saka can beat him. But then they got Pacho coming at him. And not just Pacho. And then Kvaratskhelia playing open down.
Kvaratskhelia drops.
It's hard to create something like that.
Yo, Kvaratskhelia, he can run the whole game, bro.
Literally, he's a beast.
There was like 20 minutes into the game. Like, he tried to control the ball. Como que se le viró el pie. I'm like, I think he's done. And boom, I started running like nothing back and forth again. I'm like, damn.
Bro, it was like the 80-something minute. He came back and won the ball in the corner. He celebrated. I'm like, yo, how is this guy still running like that, bro?
Bro, he's a beast. I knew he was good, but not this. The defensive rate that he did in these two games is insane. He locked down Saka. He's the one who stopped him,
bro. Game one, I put Nuno Mendes for a foul.
And it was all kind of
it was because Saka's over there.
Yeah.
Bro, whenever Saka had the ball, it was Kawada first.
Yeah.
And then Nuno Mendes playing as a center back, basically. Just in case he beat him, then he was there. But he didn't beat him ever. I'm like, yo, there's no fucking way. And he didn't get the foul.
No. Today he had like 4 fouls, though.
I mean, yeah.
But everything started with the coaching, bro. Like, and Luis Enrique knew what he was doing from the beginning because he's the one that got rid of Neymar, Messi, and Mbappe to create a team. That team is now full start. It's just a team. It's built
balance.
Por líneas, and then despertó Donnarumma. That I think Donnarumma was the player that was señalado the prior years as making silly mistakes. They were losing over stupid mistakes.
He actually did save them.
And not just this round. I think the round before. Like against fucking
Aston Villa.
It was Liverpool.
Liverpool.
He had a hell of a game.
Oh.
Then Villa, crazy save on the way back and the game back.
Yeah.
And then I think the 4 linebacks, like the 4 players in the back, is just insane, bro. I think Hakimi, I was talking to Marvin earlier. Hakimi work rate now is insane.
He's a workhorse.
Maduro. Like, he's been on the league for so many years that he's been putting in work.
Yeah.
Then Marquinhos and Pacho is just muscle that, like, and they understand each other. And Nuno is just an open down whole game. It's a non-stop.
It's like another Hakimi.
That whole team.
And then
even the middle.
But I think they much after January, it's a brand new team because they struggled at the beginning. The first round of Champions League, they were talking about firing Luis Enrique, and they was like,
those are the years that
Enrique love it. Those are the
time that Enrique liked
in January, like after they got whatever his name is, I don't even know his name. Bro, after they got him, something clicked. Dembele started balling. Everybody started
getting. He came half of the year, right? He came in the winter.
He benched
Kelly came in the winter.
Is it winter?
Yeah,
No.
he came in.
I think it's a winter signing.
Yeah, and then something with Dembele clicked. He started. They got him in the winter.
He came in January.
Yeah.
And then the 3 players in the middle. I mean, we knew Fabian Ruiz had this. He had the talent because he showed that shit in Europa. He showed us, like, bro, he scored like 3 or 4 goals in Europa. He was like a key player for Spain. And then Vitinha levels
and Neves.
And Neves, I didn't even know Neves who he was onto this Champions League. I didn't know who that player was.
They're young though. Vitinha and Neves are young.
Well, Vitinha's like what, 21, 22?
And Neves too.
Yeah.
They're young. Like, the Portugal has a nice middle, bro.
Yeah. Bro, they shut them down, bro. They show, like, los 3 jugadores del medio de the Arsenal's like Rice couldn't do anything. Odegaard's just being lost the whole season. I feel like this is the worst season for him.
Bro, he came back from his injury and
he get more.
He's not. And
he has
no confidence.
Yeah, but why? Confidence. But bro, I think like Arteta at first was giving him chances, but then at one point you have to realize like
it's not working.
It's not working.
They should have put the other youngster. What is his name? The 18 years old? Oh, now he's 18.
No,
yeah, they should have put one there.
Give him some chance at like after the 60 minute. We're not
doing
creating anything.
Yeah.
Let a kid que tiene hambre salir a buscar something or like ser atrevido.
I mean, Arsenal's also missing that depth. Like Arsenal, we knew from the beginning Arsenal was missing a striker.
Yeah,
they fucking get Mike Merino for a striker sub. Like, come on.
But that worked, and you didn't use him as a striker on these legs.
No, but today he did.
Today
he started him as a 9.
Yeah, we couldn't him previous game because they didn't have Partey.
Yeah,
they have to use him as a striker. It doesn't like it does work in certain games.
Yeah,
but
like,
you're
not always gonna put him.
Yeah.
And it's like the first game we had no bench. Like the PSG's bench was disgusting.
Oh yeah, PSG.
Like, they did subs. We had 3 subs today. Those like
bro, they had Dembele in their bench. They had Dembele in the bench.
Like you know what, we might have a chance now.
Like, I was gonna get to that Dembele on the bench.
And he honestly just put him in just to put him in because he
didn't
have to.
Yeah,
he didn't have to.
Bro, for
PSG
me,
had the game under control. Vitinha took that penalty kick trolling.
Oh, yeah, that was a bad tip.
Even then, they had it like unlocked, and then they put in.
Because Caracelas could have taken that easily.
Yeah.
Bro, he literally walked up to it, just looking at. Yo, that shit was hilarious. I was like, "What is this
But
guy
I don't
doing?"
know, you saw they put Raya out for 1 second to talk to him on the line.
Oh really?
Yeah, they work on everything. I give that to Arsenal. Like
Coutinho was 5 for 5 before that.
Really?
Even more. I think he was 12-0. Like, no había fallado ni uno. Ya tenía tiempo que no fallaba. Pero like, a Raya lo llamaron. They put him on the line. They're like, yo, le mostraron lo que tenían que mostrarle. He came in through himself. He hold him. I think the day he was waiting for him.
Not once.
Exactly.
He just stayed
Normalmente
there.
los jugadores the goalies give up like when they see the players getting to the ball.
He stood straight.
He
the
was
whole
just
time,
waiting for him.
and then went. Yeah.
And then other than that, like beside Lamine, we all know Lamine is like the best young player or might be one of the best players in the world at the moment. But PSG got to do it. I think that's the second youngster out there. Like he's right one step below freaking Lamine. What he been showing the past,
but he is a beast.
Yeah, he's a beast. Not one step. Nah.
Bro, what he been showing the past 3-4 games,
good.
he doesn't care. He just go like lo tuvo a Liverpool in front of him. He didn't care about Arnold. He didn't care about Van Dijk. Like, bro, Aston Villa is not like a big defensive team.
Which is crazy.
Exactly, Barcola having a great season.
That's
so that's
wild.
the reason I feel like niños así, cause these are kids.
Yeah.
He's like 17 as well.
No, he's 18. I think he might be 18, 17.
Kid.
So young, yeah.
Para no importarle like the top players, the top defenders, because we all say like most of us, I say that Van Dijk is one of the main center backs on the world. Y no le importó. He just go at it. And then today against freaking.
Hey, but like it's not like they cook. They want to beat us. By the way, let's not say that they also like raped the whole Liverpool backline.
It was bad. Liverpool was playing horrible.
Yeah, but like
Liverpool was horrible.
No, they were horrible.
Liverpool was exposed those 2 games.
Bro, what? Alisson saved them the first
game. It could have been like 7-0 that game.
Alisson was getting man of the match.
What was the score at the end of the game?
No, it was exposed. It was just because of Alisson. It was so bad. That game was so boring because it was just PSG going at it. It was training camp for PSG.
I think they had like 30 goals combined in the both games. And
they had what?
30 shots on target. Oh, not 30 shots, and then they had like.
It was so bad. It was just Alisson.
It was like let's not forget about that. Like, this is the best. They've been playing. No, they're really good team.
But I'm just saying, niños así, you had to give them like the pass, bro. Right. Like, no importan contra quién, man, they just go at it. And that's how Lamine started building his comfort.
I mean, that's what I like about this generation of young players too, because Skelly plays like that. He plays without fear. Like, and they're only 17, bro. It's like their first.
I feel like
first season
the left back for Arsenal kind of got Lewis Kelly. I think he got exposed to that a little bit. Because he didn't know who was coming his way. Barcola was one time, then Doué was a back and forth. Like, I feel like there's so much.
He's not a left back.
No, he's left mid, right?
He's a center
mid.
mid.
Today he suffered. He struggled a little bit.
Yeah, in the first half.
He's originally a center mid?
Yeah, he's a box to box. But he played. That's why every time he always pushes up in the middle, and he'd always push up and try to like create.
No, he struggled today. Like I think Arsenal started well. It's just the counters, bro. Like that's what killed them.
No, PSG is just a better team at the moment.
Yeah.
We weren't full force. We didn't have a striker. We missed Havertz, and Havertz isn't even a top
Havertz not a
striker.
striker though.
Exactly, that's what I mean.
But besides, you guys didn't have the whole team. I feel like
Gabriel.
Arteta lost this game on the weekend against Bournemouth.
How do you
play
starting
your
his
whole
whole
starting
start.
11, 86 minutes?
Yeah,
In a liga that you already lost. Like, if they were
it's
still
not-
fighting.
Yeah,
it.
Liverpool celebrated that league the week before,
year.
and you go with your whole starting 11.
I was gonna bring that up. Yeah.
So play Dortmund.
They were doing tactics. Yeah, I didn't watch the game.
Stupid.
Yeah,
ass
but like,
tactics.
but like now Arsenal is struggling. They might not even finish top 3. This could cost them in the long run. That's what everybody's
Because then
saying.
what? They're in champions already. They secured the
No,
champions.
actually, it's
already.
not guaranteed. That's what I was reading today.
Bro, they need, they need 3 points.
They got Liverpool.
And the last game is
Newcastle,
Leicester.
Yeah, but like
and then Southampton.
they have 3. They have
Yeah, the
three.
last game is Southampton.
Yeah, but they have 2 tough games. Though.
Okay, and then the last game, they go in the
they
3
did not
points.
start
And
any of their
Bro,
starters last
nothing is
game.
guaranteed in life. Nada.
So you don't think
There was 3 minutes left in Barca's game.
We lost them. We want to get there. We lost that game.
Let
We
me know
lost that
what.
game.
Arsenal could lose the league just like that, like they
Yeah.
did last
No,
year.
they already
Well,
lost the
lose.
league.
They already lost.
Well, I mean, top,
Second top.
the champions. whatever.
Bro, it's 6
Hey.
6 teams. No one got it all the way through.
Cash out.
Nah, I'm not even worried.
Nothing is impossible. That's my point.
But I think they lost the game like on Sunday or Saturday, whichever
they
day they
played there,
play.
yeah,
Bro,
yeah,
I would like.
I mean, to be
I saw
honest,
the
we
starting
didn't
11.
we didn't expect Arsenal to make it there. First of all, I thought Madrid should have beat
Bro, it
them.
was the worst Madrid that I saw. I saw a
Some
guy.
other shit. Nah,
Yeah.
so now you're gonna get me tight,
There
bro.
you go. What
Nah,
Arsenal
because
won this year?
I had this with Joser, right?
I'm talking about bench wise. Like you guys didn't have a full
team.
squad.
You have, you guys don't
So
have-
You guys
That's-
have less player against Madrid than now.
So
That's
let me-
that's
let
my
me-
point.
this
Based
is-
off of squads and injuries, they shouldn't have technically gone.
Nah,
through.
yeah, okay. So this is what I was talking to Joser because he wants to say something about.
the worst Madrid. It's the worst Madrid.
All right, so
in
right,
champions.
yeah, okay. So we brought that up, and I was like, so what? Arsenal making to the semis isn't like they didn't.
That was a big accomplishment for me.
They didn't.
That's it. It's the
What's the
principle.
word? What's the word that you said?
Fluke? No.
No.
I forgot. It was 2 weeks ago.
Like the other expectations. Like did they meet expectations? I was like they
Oh yeah,
surpassed their expectations.
we just said like it's a successful season if
Yeah.
they don't make it through.
I was like, it's a failure of a season, but for the Champions League, it was better. Like it was a successful because we weren't supposed to make it there. Because before the narrative was Madrid or Atletico are gonna put away this Arsenal team,
Of course.
and then we go and we trash Madrid, and now everyone's changing the narrative. This is the worst Madrid team in history. That's why Arsenal went through. You
I didn't
change the
say that.
narrative.
I didn't say that. This guy said that.
No, the
I
day
didn't say
that
that.
the day that we
No, but
sat
those
over
are saying
here,
that
we
too.
were talking.
I
can't
say
say
I don't
that.
think this is
No,
the
no,
best.
and you said it that day. We were talking
No,
here.
but he's saying the narrative. I get what he's
Yeah,
saying.
you can't.
know,
You
understand
can't
what he's
change it
saying.
just because they
lost,
won.
or-
Yeah.
They beat Arsenal. It's like, oh, they beat them because they're the worst.
Yeah.
No, you have to give them their credit.
If that
No,
was
no,
the case, you should have said
you
it.
should have said it
beginning.
before.
And before the
Yeah.
2 legs started, that should have been the case.
But we said it. We were talking here, sitting down. I think this
You guys were in the
episode
paper,
went up.
you're right,
Just
you're
listen.
right.
This episode didn't go up, and you said it. I got faith on my team, especially the way Madrid is playing. I don't think they got enough to beat us. You said it because the way they're playing.
I said it.
Exactly.
But the even in the CBS shit with like Mike, they all said nah, Madrid.
Right.
And it's like
Yo, ¿por qué no saben de fútbol?
Exactly. That's why I said. Like, not even though I was here. I think I was the only one that said Arsenal's gonna make it through.
I think you're
Because
the one.
realistically,
Yeah,
on
you're the
paper, Madrid should have made it through.
No, yeah.
But now
Yeah, that's
when
how-
On paper, Madrid has the best team in champions.
when that's
technically,
so then
but
when we
they're the
beat them,
worst.
everybody changed the narrative into Madrid has had a bad team. That's why Arsenal waited through. No, that should have been in the beginning. That should have been said in the beginning. So you can't use that now and saying, "Oh, Arsenal's supposed to be in the semis." We weren't supposed to be in the semis. We made it to the semis.
Yeah, of course.
Like,
that was
yeah.
what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
Yo, you think right now Mbappe está like en la verga?
Hell
because,
yeah.
Bro, the year that he signed with PSG, Madrid won the Champions last season. Then he leaves PSG, and now PSG is on the spot.
And I feel like the reason that PSG didn't win it that year against PSG against Bayern was because he choked.
Yeah,
He choked.
And Neymar's had like se creó una de las mejores jugadas que he visto, and he just missed a one-on-one.
Bro, qué jugada.
No,
That
he's
would've got
got a
that.
little bit. And then if they win, he's gonna be crying.
Yeah.
I hope they win now.
No, yeah.
I hope for
Pacho.
Yeah, I don't care.
For Pacho.
I just want him for Pacho,
I
bro.
hope it for
Pacho right now is top 10 center backs in the world, bro.
Luis Enrique. That's what I'm going for.
Top 10.
Yeah, Luis.
Top 10.
He
bro.
went from top 5 to top 10.
No, I always kept that one top 10. If you can go to my video
I
on
could say
my
top 10.
on my thing, it's top 10.
Yeah, at point you were talking about top 3. I don't know if it was
He
on
said
that
top
video.
3. That's what he was
I feel
saying.
like he said
Best.
top
Yeah, he
No,
was
no,
saying
go
like
to my TikTok. On my video, it's top 10.
Yo,
like
you're
the Liverpool-
stupid, bro.
the
You always
Liverpool
say
game,
top
he was
5.
saying
Like, we
that
went
he
from
was
5
top
to
10.
10 now? Like,
Always been top 10.
But yo,
I think he's top
Yo,
10.
he's
though.
20
I think he's top 10,
22.
though. I think he's top 10, though. I'm not
He's
thinking that.
chilling.
was-
He's 22 years old.
Yeah.
Like next year, he's top 3.
but yo, you think the chance that Saka had that went over the bar? There was 1 minute 77.
Yeah, he should have made that.
If he made
Made
that,
Oh yeah,
how
it's a game
different would the
changer.
game?
No,
how
ya
different would
pagué,
the
ya
game be?
pagué. Yeah.
No, he se la
they still
comió.
went down,
Yeah.
No, by one. It would have been down by one
Yeah,
with
it would've been
17, 18 minutes left.
3-2 in aggregate. Yeah.
Bro, era un partido if he scored
Yeah.
that.
No, se ponía el suspenso 100%. El suspenso
I
que
think
creaba.
the game was done after we didn't score the first. We had 3 shots on target in the first 10 minutes.
Bro,
Now,
that's
that Odegaard
ridiculous.
save, the Donnarumma save on Odegaard.
Oh, that's
I-
disgusting.
bro,
Bro.
he saved 3.
I didn't see the other ones, but I saw Odegaard.
No, el cabezazo de
Yeah.
Martinelli también.
Rice
Martinelli
Rice
missed
had
that thing right there. I was like, how?
in the 6-yard line. How do you
Yeah.
miss that? That has to go in. That's a 1-0
I was
goal.
like,
They keep
what?
attacking. They either go up or they're gonna stay the same.
You scored
If
that.
Arsenal
Yeah.
wanted to be in the game, they needed to score early.
Soccer. El que no la da, se la ve hacer.
Exactly.
That's like-
And
that's
bro,
soccer,
they when PSG scored is when Arsenal was the most dominant. They got them on a counter. I was like, what the fuck? Game over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
But that's what it is.
let's transition from that just
Let's talk
because
about
that's
the
literally the
sad
same
moment.
shit that happened to Barcelona.
Yeah.
Because we were just like you guys were saying that they were on their ass. We were on their ass
Yeah.
basically the whole game,
yeah,
both
whole game.
games,
Yeah.
and we ended up losing.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
I'm not gonna lie.
I think
don't
there's a lot
like the
to
high
it.
line.
What?
I don't like the high line. Cause like I know we're gonna give up goals, but we're gonna have to score, and it's like.
I think you have to know when. Like,
Seven-
all right, we're
seven
versing
goals-
this team that's fast.
Yeah.
Like, still play high, but not as high.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or not every play try to do an
I
offside.
think-
Because even that play that we get scored on the
Which one
first
we
goal,
talking about?
the first goal, Olmo, that
Olmo
Olmo
did it,
loses
yeah,
it. Dumfries makes the run, and Inigo still tries to get him off sides. Instead of you're already here, they play him through.
They
Just
get
go
double,
for him. You didn't have him off sides. Don't try to.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't try that. Like you're not gonna beat him. You're not gonna catch up.
Yeah.
It's your high risk, high reward. That's
Of
basically.
course,
Yeah,
but know when to do it, bro. You're already behind, and you see him making the run. Just go after him at that point.
I think we went with the highline. We died with the highline. I think it works at times, but it's just like they're so fast. They're so pacey
No, but
on the wing, bro. Like they're definitely one of the quickest counter teams in Europe in general, or the best
Bro,
counter
still
team.
sit
I don't
back.
think they're the
They'll sit
fastest. They're
back.
organized. They
They're
know how to
organized, yeah. They know how to
Bro, it's
contraatacar.
ridiculous.
Because they're so organized.
They put
It's-
so many guys. The low block
One-
is insane.
You know
and-
what's make them so deadly? That you never know which
So what?
deadly team.
I heard Delhi. I was like,
Delhi?
sorry.
Deli, no, tú anda a comprar un sándwich,
Deli.
mamá, you never know which 9 is gonna drop. De los 2-9, one of them always drop, and you never know who's dropping to create something.
Yeah.
Because el contraataque ellos siempre pasa por el 9.
That,
El 9 la
but
viene a
their-
buscar al de.
But their
al de-
midfield, bro, they always break the line in un toque. Kanagulu, Mkhitaryan, they make
Yeah,
that pass.
they
They
know
win
when
that.
to
They're-
make
they're-
their
they're
goals.
Bro,
so direct.
the transition
Yeah.
is insane, bro. Like Inzaghi's a genius for that transition.
But then
bro.
again,
To be honest, I don't even think Inzaghi is a genius. Yo creo que el que la caga,
I don't know, bro. You
la
gotta give him his
la
flowers.
persona principal que la caga es Flick. No había cagado tan en los cambios. I think his cambios on
Yeah,
the
but
game
like we were
messed
talking
up
about
the whole,
this. We don't
the whole
have
time.
subs though.
No,
We-
I know,
we
I know.
ran
No,
out-
there was wrong subs at the wrong time. Lewandowski
No, we
should have never
agree
gone
that.
in at the 89th minute,
Yeah, the last one.
winning 3-2.
Araujo should never gone in.
Ahí lo que tienes que hacer, el colmillo, mete los 5 jugadores de defensa y aguanta.
Like Christensen would have been the
Christensen
player.
should've gone in.
Exactly.
Because he came in for his.
There it
yeah,
is.
for
I
his-
think
Christensen's a
I think Flick was like.
I
oh,
think
we
Eddie
gotta-
Garcia should have never gone out.
But
For
Garcia was
no,
tired.
Garcia was
was
tired.
tired.
I don't think Inigo shouldn't have gotten
No,
out.
but
And forced
Inigo
him out.
estaba tocado. That's why Flick said
Yeah,
I had to
Inigo
come
was
out.
hurt. But no, Inigo should have stayed in. That's why when I saw Araujo get subbed in for him, I was like, nah.
Listen,
I turned it off. I don't
It's
know
just
what-
a story. All you guys didn't believe this, but everybody Araujo this, Araujo that. He
Well, he may,
sucks.
we,
He's
I
a
want to
curse,
get
bro.
him
Yes.
on his mistake
He is a
in a
curse,
few,
bro. He
but
is
it's
a
not
curse.
fair that out of 7 goals he's scoring us,
It's only Araujo's
3 or
fault.
4 goals are the same
Yo,
way.
but 2
Dumfries
are
down the
his
line,
fault. 2
pass
are
in the
his
middle,
fault.
or to down the line, pass in the middle, and goal. Those 3 or 4 goals were created the same way. Ahí tenía que
Yo.
ya mejorar las
But
líneas.
I
but
get
also,
that.
Yeah,
also
but
look at-
Martin gets stripping the goal, so like he couldn't. He had to recover. Like this, the one that they tie for to go to overtime.
Yeah.
I saw that he
Dumfries.
trips into something. Is that Dumfries kicking him?
No.
There's a foul.
Bar,
There's a foul no matter what.
Bar. Honestly, like whatever. I think we lost because of our mistakes.
I don't want to pull
But
on the
yeah,
on
no,
the
but
refs.
but that is
conditions- it
but that's
conditions the game.
100% a foul.
That's
Bro,
a
you
foul.
are a professional. What is the first rule of
That's what I'm
defender
saying.
when somebody shoots at you? He been saying it 1,000 times.
One.
Yeah,
Huh?
go sided.
Go side, cover the goal. Like, don't let him shoot.
Not. That's for what? Garcia?
I
No,
said-
No,
Garcia.
Garcia.
Araujo against
Oh,
Serbi.
the third goal.
Okay,
The third goal.
okay, pero it's the same.
That's a huge
bro.
mistake.
But I think
Yeah.
it's we're also.
He's a professional, bro. He makes a lot of money.
Okay, but look, I'm not
But
defending
we-
Araujo. He's fucked up. But Cubarsí en el cuarto gol, ¿qué hace?
You just stare at
No,
him.
but no, before that, Araujo makes.
But what does he do?
Bro,
That's
Yo,
what,
let's-
But what does he
because
do?
I'm-
All right, so
Before we
because
jump
one
to a
fucks
fourth goal.
Because
one
Dun-
one
yeah,
fucks
but
up, I'm
listen.
not gonna defend.
But
Before
Dumfries
we
has
jump
done
to a
the same
fourth
thing
goal, I
time
feel
and
like
time
the
again.
third goal is more. There's several mistakes on the third goal.
Oh, so yeah, before that.
Oh,
yeah.
for me, at the 91st minute, Lamine hits that post, right?
Oh, yeah.
How many
Shouldn't
minutes
have done
left?
that. He shouldn't
3
have done
minutes.
Yeah, 3.
We get the ball back after
Yeah.
that post because they kicked it
kicked it out,
outside.
yeah.
Instead of going to the corner.
What I need, I was gonna get there. Throwing, lleve esa pelota like, al banderín
línea,
del corner
yeah, and waste
and
time.
spend 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Eso es lo que Flick tenía que haber mandado a hacer.
Yeah.
Because you have the players to do it. Because Rafinha tiene eso para hacer, aguantar la pelota.
yeah.
Tienes a Lewandowski that you put him in for a reason to hold, aguantar la pelota.
Yeah.
What's the reason that you
So
trying to
fair.
attack again?
Yeah.
What do you need to score at the 91st
90,
minute
yeah.
when you're already winning?
waiting, yeah.
Ya hiciste el milagro. You were down to 1.
2-0.
2-0.
They had money on the spread, I guess.
But what's the need for you to go out there and try to look for the 4 goals?
No, yeah.
Why?
I think that's why.
And then on the way back, Gerard Martin, lee el pase.
Yeah, he got to clean.
Why try to come out playing with the ball when that ball is supposed to land in the other side of the field as soon as you recover?
No. He got fouled.
He got.
No,
He got-
he controlled
no, bro,
the
he got
ball
tripped.
and la pelota
No,
un
he doesn't
poquito
control
larga.
it.
No, he
Or he
takes a
rebounds with his
touch.
foot.
He stops the pass,
Yeah,
and then when he's gonna go get it, he gets
Dumfries.
hit.
Don't say he get 2 touches on the ball?
No, he
I
won.
think he get 2
Corte
touches on the
el
ball.
balón, and then Dumfries, he sticks on his leg.
I thought
Goes a double foul for
when
Dumfries.
I saw
Yeah.
during the game when I saw him trip, I thought he was trying to play the ball. But then seeing the replays, he doesn't get to touch the
Yeah.
ball because
It's not even-
Dumfries hits him, cleats
Yeah.
him. It's a fucking foul.
But
Yeah,
instead of
it's a
just letting
foul.
the ball hit you, you had to
Like,
tirarte
you
al
make-
piso
But
y
that's
ganarla.
why. That's why I'm saying.
Send that ball to la puta
live
mierda.
experience right there.
No, yeah, but he didn't get to it.
Yeah.
That's my point. He didn't get to the ball.
No, you en el momento que la corta. No even let it bounce or you like.
You just wanted him to
Ya,
clear.
tírate a la puta
That's,
mierda.
bro, it's hard though because you think about it.
That
It's-
one.
They've been running back and forth
And
90
then,
minutes,
and then we
he
get to
does
the
it well.
point that
He does
Araujo
it
don't
well.
cover the right angle at the center back. You're not gonna
Yeah,
they're gonna look for center. You
Okay.
have 2 center backs in the box.
But that's what I'm saying. So that goal, it's not just Araujo's fault. Yes, he makes the biggest
He
mistake.
makes a mistake that cost
Pero-
us the whole.
No,
Pero
yeah, the first
Martin
mistake
is the first mistake because he could get that ball. Then they both let him control the ball like nothing instead of one. If there's 2 of you there, one has to pressure.
Fourth goal.
What you talking
Yeah, the
about?
fourth goal.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that thing.
That, yeah, you
that
need
was
to
foul.
go. You need to go. Yeah.
Oh, the fourth
Then Cubarsí doesn't step to the shot when the guy has the ball in the 6th. Literally, Fratesi goes like this
Yeah,
twice.
and he has time to
see
think
where-
about
Yo,
it.
but like,
Yeah.
I'm not
It's a
gonna lie,
great
but Cubarsí probably has no legs, bro. You know how much that kid ran yesterday?
You didn't
Okay.
need leg right there. You just threw your body
He's
on top of
literally
the ball.
He's in front of him. He's in front
Bro,
of him.
this is whichever his name is, the one that scored the goal.
Fratesi.
Not this.
He over here.
As soon as Fratesi
fakes
gets the
it.
ball, he just stops to cover the shot instead
Yeah.
of stepping
And
a
he
little bit.
faked twice that he was going forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't need
So
that. You
that's
need
what I'm
to
saying.
put
It's
your body.
Araujo made the biggest mistake, but they all fucked up.
It was several
Just-
mistakes.
you gotta be
Because
straight up.
Araujo follow, and then you had Gerard Martin here, Gabi here. And what would you run when you had 2 players covering
Yeah, and
already?
Thuram just turns and goes the other way.
Yeah.
He
Like, bro,
basically
what?
let Turan, you know what, sácame,
He's like,
peleame
yeah.
por acá.
Exactly.
Pero todos, that's what I'm saying. They're all there.
It was
One
silly
has to
mistakes, and it was something that has been messing with us. Like, because this year, like, I know we've been destroying every team, but we had, no han hecho muchos goles. They had scored a lot of
That's
goals
my
on us.
point. Yes, Araujo fucks
Yeah,
up a
but
lot,
like,
but
you know, the biggest problem that we have is that we allow a lot of goals when we don't have a full back line. Think
No,
about it.
that's what
when
I'm
we
saying.
miss Balde, when we miss Conde, this is what we've been going
No,
on.
they
Oh,
were,
yeah.
no,
was
those were our
disgusting.
four started
No.
line on the
Benfica-
back.
Benfica.
They've been scoring
Oh,
a lot
yeah,
of goals on
Benfica.
us.
Benfica.
But I don't think the same amount.
I think we have Balde. It would have been a different story.
No, but that's
I
what
don't
I'm saying.
think
There's a
Dumfries
lot
was-
of-
Dumfries or
Koundé
Dumfries
is a different
never would
story.
be
More-
so free.
Yeah.
He had a
attacking.
he had a
Right.
field day.
Because
Balde
remember,
would
when
have him.
exactly when Balde plays, the fullback never goes up and down.
Yeah.
Siempre están retrocediendo every
Yeah.
single time.
Like-
so you never know when Balde's gonna go.
Even
But that's
Garcia
Balde's
for
job.
not playing he's not being a natural right back. He
He did
wasn't
great.
bad, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Bro,
bro,
hell.
His positioning is better. He covers. He doesn't allow. He
Even
wasn't-
though he missed that 1-on-1 at the end.
Oh,
Like, at
that's
the beginning.
stupid. It wasn't at the end. That was like
That
the
big-
dumbest
yeah,
shit
right
ever.
after
Because
his
it's a
first
3v1.
It would have been the
Beautiful
2-2.
pass in the middle. Termínala con tu derecha. La pelota's going to his right. He's trying to finish with his left.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
just center back, you know.
Yeah,
that's
not
why
like-
I'm saying, like,
it's like-
yes, he
yeah.
did miss, but you don't, like,
and then
it's
right,
him.
like a minute or two
Like, if
after that,
Lamine misses
almost
that,
scored.
it's like, how the fuck do
Yeah,
you miss
that,
that?
yeah. If Lamine, Rafinha, or Lewa misses that shit,
You can't miss
we
that
gotta, we
shit.
gotta
Yeah, you
curse
gotta-
them out. Like, we're there.
But
That's your job. to
Lua
score.
missed a header, bro.
Yeah.
Right after
I was
4-3.
talking to Marvin about that.
Like, bro, you're
about
tall as
that.
hell. How you gonna? Like,
He closed
Bro,
his
he
eyes.
closed his eye. As soon as he
Like,
jumped, he went like
yeah,
that.
No, but like
yeah.
he the goalie touched it, bro. Somebody touched that
He
shit.
went
think he
over
did.
it.
Nah, it went over.
He went over his head. He didn't even touch it.
He went like this. He cerró los ojos and put his
Yeah.
head down, so it hit him here instead of.
because he heard he won the what do you call it? The jump
Bro,
against the
I'm
defender.
sorry, but after mentally, you know how tough it is to be come back, and then they fucking tighten you in the minutes 90
Of
seconds.
course, you're
Bro,
down.
like that shit mentally, that shit fucks with you. I'm sorry, but like
And in San
everybody's
Siro?
human. Everybody's human. And that shit, no for nothing, fuck with our head. I think that's our
100%,
biggest mistake.
100%.
I think we would have. I think when that happened, I was like, we're lost. We needed to win that game in 90,
In 90.
or come back in the 90th minute and we
Us
win the
tied,
game.
take
Yeah.
attention.
To be honest,
Lamine had
I
that
don't
one
think
too.
I buy it because
You
the
think
score.
you'll buy it.
I don't
What do
think
you
so
mean,
because
mentally?
nos hacen el 3-3
And Lamine has a chance right before.
and we created something quick.
Yeah.
Like Rafinha viene a buscar y dice, dame
Yeah,
la
yeah,
pelota, ven,
yeah.
dámela. He
Oh,
asked
yeah,
for a ball in the
he
middle.
sends-
He took
Sommer-
two players
Sommer
out
saves
and
it.
a beautiful
Right,
ball
so yeah.
Oh, yeah.
that Lamine hesitated to finish.
Yeah.
Because there was no reason why Toe poked that
Yeah,
ball.
because he had already, ya lo
Already
había
beat.
separado
Yeah,
al
yeah.
defensa. He had so much time.
And
to
then we
just-
started the
well, not so much time, but like the same thing. His legs are tired. You got to take into effect all these things too.
Bro, they're like, it's a lot, too.
I
This
believe
players
on
are
the
going
like
through a
las
lot.
piernas cansadas. Pues mentalmente we come out del receso en overtime y comenzamos jugando bien.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until we make that silly mistake again.
Yeah.
Bro, but we always got caught in the counters. All their goals were counter goals.
That's when I think Flick
And
needs
our
to work
biggest-
next year.
Our biggest mistake was we got fucked in the counter.
But
7 goals
no,
in
I
counters.
don't.
Well,
I
not
don't
even.
think
No, no,
because
and-
we lost the ball on those goals.
Yeah.
Almost lost the first one. Martin tries to play, I think, Rafinha, and it rebounds in the middle, and then he sends Lautaro to get the PK.
I don't think that's a peeking.
No.
Anything in slow motion look like a peeking. I think he got ball. Because remember where the ball ended up going.
He got
Yeah.
ball.
The ball went to a lateral. It never went to a corner kick or
But
anything.
the game became soft. There's no more ball first, and then the man, like, it's becoming, you touch the man. he's
No,
gone.
because then the game becomes soft. La de Lamine es penal.
Yeah.
Porque el primer contacto es afuera. I give it to that.
No.
Pues Lamine
But he's
tenía el
still
chance
going.
para
He's
seguir.
still
Let's not go
going, yeah.
too far. That's fine. Let's not call it a foul. But it's a dangerous play. It's a yellow card.
una
Mkhitaryan
roja.
had a yellow already.
una
That
roja.
shouldn't be the
Oh
second
yeah, that's a
yellow.
red. That's a red.
Forget about straight red. He should have had a second yellow.
Yeah.
Why he
Yeah,
doesn't
right.
get a second yellow?
Yeah, because Lamine was by himself. He was going
Yeah.
through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a yellow card automatically.
Es algo like I said from the beginning. I don't want to like make it like something que perdimos for the ref. 'Cause I
No,
feel
but
like we
that
beat
is-
ourselves.
conditions-
But it conditioned the games a lot.
Exactly, conditions
And
the
then it's the
Because-
third time in San Siro that something crazy happened, bro.
Because the rebuttal on that, they check the VAR for the ref goes to monitor to check Lautaro's penalty.
And then con este no va a chequear.
And then against
He just
Lamine,
listens to
he
it.
just listens to the VAR assistant, whatever.
Did they
and
no
he says
estaba
outside the
viendo el
box.
penal que no pitan la mano. Did
Yeah,
they,
o sea-
he checked the bar?
No,
No.
they just told him no.
There's
They just
no-
told him it wasn't,
no
yeah.
PK.
So that's the thing. It's like
That-
very
but that's
inconsistent.
what-
Like it should be.
It doesn't make sense because they said, I think they were saying
It's
that his hand was
inconsistent.
back or
It's
something. Like,
inconsistent.
No,
Very-
supuestamente viene el rebote del
Yeah,
cuerpo.
it's something like that. Yeah.
I didn't see that.
I didn't see 2 rebounds out of it.
But then it's
supuestamente
like
in the
today's
pictures. I haven't seen the
penalty,
video.
Lewis Skelly, right? Is Skelly or Timber?
Yeah,
Timber,
Lewis
Bro,
Lewis Skelly,
how
yeah.
is that a PK?
That's
It's the
not
same
a-
shit.
yo.
He literally, as soon as the guy shoots, he turns. He's not even looking at the ball.
I mean,
But I feel like
see
it
more of that
deflects
reason because
the
he
path
has
of
the
the
same
ball
extent-
that is
yeah.
going towards goal.
Yeah,
That's
but
why.
he's turning his body.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But
It-
think
it's
But
about
that's
so,
the reason then comes that most of the defenders now
Because
come
it
like
changes-
this no matter what.
It's
Yeah.
so misunderstood. It's not even funny.
That's what I'm
bro.
saying.
Because
It's like-
none of the players thought it was a pen. Nobody said nothing.
Bro,
To be honest, I
They
thought when they
started
review, I thought they were checking
They were
Saka.
checking the soccer play.
I
Yeah.
thought it was
And then
Saka,
when they
bro.
showed that was
And
like,
then they're like, oh
what?
no, it's PSG that they're checking.
I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
bro, that's ridiculous.
Nah,
Now,
yeah.
I mean, listen, it's disappointing.
Now, you think-
I fucking hate Araujo more than usual, and you guys can fucking pay his.
Nah, first time
balls
ever, I'm gonna
and
say
shove his
Joser.
ass.
Joser was right.
Like fuck
I-
him, bro. I'm sorry. Sorry
But
my
then-
language, but
but
he
the-
sucks.
I'm not
bro.
gonna
He
say
needs to
fuck
go.
him because he was one of the defenders that 3 years ago levantó la camiseta del Barça y
Oh, sí, el
defendió
año
la.
pasado
But that's what I'm
también.
saying. Like,
No, I said 3 years ago. I didn't
Yeah,
say
3
last
years
year. I
Why,
said
why
3
did,
years
why
ago.
did you hate him before? What did he do?
Bro, he always fucks up. In
What did he do?
crucial
What did he do?
moments.
What did he do?
Like what? Like in
I think-
PSG?
yeah, I think
Are we
after-
talking about
after the
PSG?
What did he
PSG
get?
was
What did he
shit.
get?
but he got a red card.
After
And,
PSG,
right?
yes. He
So
ended
va a
up with
odiar
red
a
cards.
Cubarsí
And then
también.
the other one?
Huh?
What was the other one?
Madrid.
The
Red card.
bro, in the Clásico, he
What did he
fucked up
do?
big
Got a red
time.
card. He got a pen.
He got,
Yeah.
he got a pen.
Ain't on top.
Okay.
Wait,
y
ain't on
Cubarsí,
top of that.
Cubarsí, ¿cuántas lleva?
¿Cuántas lleva qué?
¿Cuántos penales y
Cubarsí-
rojas lleva?
Yeah. He only has
Importante.
one red. He hasn't done it in crucial moments. We have. What has he affected us? The pique, that was not a pique, bro.
ayer,
Yesterday's
no.
pique was not a pique, bro.
Pero-
It was all
pero-
clean.
pero-
Pero
¿Metieron
es
el gol?
penal.
Huh? But it's not.
I just think
Cuba-
Araujo isn't good enough
Araujo
for him to
wouldn't
say
done
like
that.
I gotta start and I gotta be the captain.
Let's
for
not go-
this
let's
team.
not
He's
go
not good.
too
He's
far.
number 3.
But also think about it.
I'm just
bro.
saying,
He's coming-
there's that
Bro,
huge double standard.
let's
If you're
not
gonna
go too
go,
far.
yes,
Previous
Cubarsí.
Clásico, we put him in and he clears right there. Here, finish it.
Bro, this guy's an idiot.
I'm
The
not
fuck
gonna
up that he was trying to just.
Oh, but that was against Dortmund.
Yeah, that's not his fault.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's what I'm saying. I get it. I'm not saying Araujo should
Bro,
be there
he
now.
fucks
He has
up
fucked up. Pero if you're gonna
big
go off of
moment.
that standard, Cubarsí fucked us too.
But
I'm not gonna
wait,
kill-
hold on,
I-
let me
more
add.
than
no lo voy a matar
Yeah,
tampoco.
but
You
Araujo,
can't say that. How
but
many
let me
times do you
add.
have Vinicius on fucking lock?
Yeah.
But bro, I need.
Ahí
Three
está la
years ago.
chupada.
I understand.
It
Three
doesn't
years
matter.
ago,
It
when
doesn't
he was
matter.
playing- When he was playing right back, because as a center back, he hasn't done
It
anything
doesn't matter.
for us.
It doesn't matter.
Put him in the right back then. Be
Okay,
as
so
a sub.
whose fault is that? Is Araujo gonna tough flick? Oh, you're putting me center?
Bro,
no,
he was
Put me
trying
right
that he
back.
was not getting minutes as center back. No shit, he shouldn't be playing center back for us. And you were saying, "Oh, I wouldn't take him. I would take him over Martin. What's his name?
Virgil.
Yeah, over Virgil or Martinez. Like, you stupid. I would never take him over none of them, bro.
No.
I will sell his ass and take Virgil any day.
But I'm just gonna-
Nah, I
I
think
I don't think
he's
so.
a good defender, and I think this year he should leave because él no está para el estilo de juego que juega Barcelona. Ya no está para el estilo de juego de Barcelona.
No.
Ya no está. He's a great defender that he should go to a different team que es un poquito más defensivo y no es tan
Juventus.
táctico defendiendo.
Bro, I think if he's with Inter there,
First
fucking
of all,
monster.
he's
Yeah.
a weakest.
Porque es un equipo más
he's a-
defensivo,
he's
no
a
es
táctico
weakest-
defendiendo.
He's the weakest
Yeah,
playing
yeah.
off the back.
Yeah.
He does still struggling with the. He's still struggling with the high line. He doesn't get that shit still.
I think
and it's
even
a whole year
I
of
think
soccer,
I think
bro.
the equalizer. I think he could have cut them off actually. I think Sedri's actually like a body.
Oh, yeah,
head.
yeah, yeah,
Bro, he
yeah.
was behind the center.
Él se sentó atrás de la
That's what I'm
línea.
saying.
Yeah.
Like,
But if he stepped in
he
front, bro,
still
like,
does not-
Dumfries wasn't even looking up.
But that's the
Almost a
reason.
year
Él
of
no puede
fleet.
jugar el
There's
estilo de juego que
what?
jugamos.
He's passing
Bro,
that
he
cross.
does
that ball's
not
across.
understand the highline
Yeah, but I'm
system
saying
from the
if-
beginning.
if
Every
Araujo
time we
got
put
No
him,
es que
he
he doesn't
fucks up.
understand. Su estilo de juego no es para eso. Like, no le da.
Like,
no
he
le da
needs
para
to
jugar.
play a bruising team. Like, he's gonna fight somebody. Like, he can go to freaking Arsenal for what I care, to be honest.
No,
I'm just saying.
porque
Yeah.
tampoco.
Put the jersey
También
on.
es una defensa táctica. If he needs to go as like something like Atletico, Juventus, like
Yeah,
But
I
let
huevo,
me
yeah.
add more to that.
because
bro.
it's something that Araujo tiene, corazón y huevo. bro.
Yeah, good for
No,
him.
le
He
quita
can
eso.
give that shit
Yesterday, I
somewhere
don't
else.
think so.
Bro, I'm just saying.
He came on the
No,
75th
not
minute.
yesterday, porque digo-
70th minute, bro.
No,
75th
no.
minute. And I said who's been playing the whole game. 37 years old, bro.
A center
When's
back.
your position? When's the position against you?
Bro, position was
Bro,
awful.
I think he's
awful.
horrible. I
No,
think
I
he
think he
he
does.
fuck us up every crucial time that he can fuck us up. He has done it.
I
for
just
like,
no.
look at
I'm
me.
not saying he's
I'm gonna
not.
give him
But I'm just
flowers
saying,
3 years ago
like
when
he
we went
said,
downhill.
like he said, we got scored on way too many times, and he wasn't on the field for a lot.
Yeah,
of
but
those.
You know
he
what the
got
thing
scored
is?
two that were most
Now that I
crucial
think
ones.
about it-
The two ones that we
Yeah,
needed.
The first four don't count.
Yeah, I
Yeah, but
understand
like
that. But
forget
think
about
about
it.
it
The
too.
first we
Inter-
came
Inter-
back.
The first
He
five.
he
Inter-
put a morale down, bro. He put a morale down because we are freaking winning. We come back and he allows that dumb shit.
Nah, I wouldn't say all that, but I would say if I'm subbing you in for the last 20 minutes of the game,
Bro,
I'm subbing
I
you in
need-
for a reason.
exactly.
I'm subbing you
Cierra el
in for you to get
partido,
this job
cierra el
done.
That's why
partido.
Flick put him on to be
He's been
physical, but
crying
he
for
wasn't.
this
For you to
minutes.
get scored on from Sarah to be, bro, out of
Yeah,
everybody.
that's-
If it was
His
throughout,
first goal, bro.
okay,
First
maybe.
goal in
Si es
Champions
Lautaro, está bien porque
Yeah.
tiene el
No, it's
colmillo de
fucking
hacerte
whole
caer.
season.
or
In
whatever.
general.
Like that, like I don't
It's
know.
for
I
Gomes'
think
career, bro.
I don't think he's
Yeah.
that good. And then like he was good in the beginning, but if
Even
you gotta think
3
about
years
it,
ago.
back then we didn't have a lot of good players.
Yeah, we didn't have any really
So
subs.
of course
so-
he stood out because we didn't have good
Yeah,
players in our
yeah.
team.
That's true.
There's
Now we have stars.
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
I take Christensen over him. If Christensen
Oh,
was
yeah,
healthy,
that was-
I wouldn't take
He was
Christensen
healthy.
yesterday over him.
He
No,
was- he should've
no,
put-
he
he should've
just said
gotten
he
it.
was healthy, but that's what I'm going
He should have gone in, but that was for the first. And we were watching the game together, and I said, "Flick, you haven't fucked up all season on subs. I hope you don't fuck up today." And he fucked up today.
Yeah, but
He
like,
fucked up twice.
He did because first of all, he waited to take out Olmo in like the 75th minute when he
He's
should have came
already-
off way before that because he had no
Fermín
legs
necesitaba entrar
and
allá.
his legs were dead.
Yeah.
Olmo should have been out a while ago. Fermín should have been in because we need that pressure.
Fermín hizo un poquito de diferencia cuando entró.
I get what he's saying, but I also understand why Araujo has to be in front of Christensen. Christensen no tiene movimiento, hasn't played as much, so you're not gonna put him
No,
now.
I'm not saying that. Okay,
So you have to go with
But when
Araujo.
we
So I don't
score,
think it's a fuck up.
when we score,
Oh, we should have packed the bus. I think we should
mete
have
a
packed the bus.
Christensen y línea de cinco.
Yeah,
Pero,
I think we
no,
should've put
a eso es lo que
Mourinho.
yo quiero. I think el siguiente año.
3 minutes, bro.
Because clearly,
Yeah.
the line has worked. Like, it's insane how great it worked. But now, for next season, I feel like Flick needs
are gonna
to
figure it out.
There's minutes que tienes que retroceder la línea.
Exacto, tienes que-
You
that's
cannot
what
play
I'm
the whole
saying.
90 minutes with the line at the half of the
Yeah.
field.
Who
Yeah.
really tested the high line with us though? A good team though.
A good team other
A
than
really
Benfica.
good
Madrid.
team. we just said Madrid is one of the worst teams right now.
Well,
No,
Dortmund,
wait.
Dortmund, they scored a lot on us.
Yeah, but like no, but even like come on,
Bro, but we knew it.
Bro, we can't.
Well, I said it from the beginning.
I think
If
the
there's
only
one
team
team
that
that's
really
gonna
tested was Benfica though. And
Inter's like a good team.
Yeah, organized.
You know what I mean?
I mean, yes and
Bro,
no.
I said it from the beginning that the team that was gonna like
I feel like PSG would
a
cook us.
ponernos problema era el Inter because the way they attack.
PSG what?
PSG would cook us with the high line.
Yeah.
Un poquito aquí, un equipo organizado.
Yeah, the speed,
yeah.
Bro, I don't want to say this.
Bro, but it's just, but you guys are going off of like, oh, we got scored on a few
But you
times
also-
off of
you also
that. How
cannot
many
deny-
times did we get saved from the high
No,
line?
but
I
wait,
get
time
that.
out.
It's
They
just-
also Inter had like a record-breaking offsides.
Yeah.
They had like, how many? 10
They
offsides,
had
7
8 in the
offsides.
first
Like
half, I think it was 8 in the first
Yeah.
half.
It was working, but that's the reason there's minutes. Like,
Yeah, it's time
we
for
scored
you.
the 87, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, but when you're saying there's minutes, we got scored on in the 10th minute.
No, yo te digo,
He's saying that
ya
when we're winning.
remontamos. ¿Cuál es la necesidad que remontas y la línea sigue en la media cancha?
No, but he didn't do that.
he didn't do it. Bro, we got attacking a stupid. We
Yeah.
got.
Bro,
They
en
sent
3-2 sale que Cubarsí gana el cabezazo en
Yeah.
el centro del círculo.
Yeah, and it goes to Turan.
La línea estaba en el centro del círculo.
No, behind that.
Un
There
poquito
was
atrás.
nobody in midfield though. There was
Yeah,
like nobody
it
close
was,
to cover.
it was
Because
Turán
it was a
contra
play.
3 de nosotros.
Yeah.
Line up like this. ¿Pero por qué?
Porque
Tiene que
fue
estar
una
ahí atrás
contra.
y whoever was playing de medio centro tiene que estar parada ahí.
Yeah,
Cubarsí no tiene que salir a la media cancha a ganar un
Well, that's
cabezazo.
why-
Pero
There
están
was
muertos.
nobody there. They had
dead.
no legs, bro. You know.
Pero
how
por
much
eso digo,
intensity-
retrocede tu equipo. Why are you having them up there at the 92nd minute?
Yeah.
Why is the team at the 92nd
give them
minute
all-
But
attacking?
that's bro, that's not Flick's fault.
I said, coach.
Nigga, me as a fucking player, if I grab the ball and play it fast, that's not my coach's fault.
Because
If
they're
I
probably
lose the
listening.
ball, that's not my coach's
But
fault.
what you're
they're
saying,
probably yo.
I get what you're saying though.
Yo,
Lamine,
sigue la
they
línea
gave the
ahí.
ball to Lamine.
Keep
You
the
think
line
he told
like that.
Lamine?
Like they had
Oh.
possession, just fall back.
Reset everything.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah,
coach,
but
when
like,
the
it's
already
coach,
lost.
That
when the
just comes from
coach come back,
experience.
the
That
coach
just comes
dice,
from
ya, todos
experience.
atrás, retrocede. No que, que porque el man
Pero
quiere el
Barcelona
1-1.
la jugó. So, my player's gonna play it fast. Oh, forget it. Just throw it into them. I'm gonna just drop back. No, if they play it fast and they try to play it to me, we lost the ball. That's not my fault as a coach.
No.
Al
I
minuto
don't think-
92 ya todos los 5 jugadores de defensa están atrás. Ya están metidos atrás. No están jugando en la media cancha.
And give them
No
that
matter
much
what it
space to
is.
run through.
That's
No
just
matter what it
experience,
is.
though.
No matter-
That's
eso
just
es lo que
experience.
nos faltó
We
un
just-
poquito de experiencia, nos quedamos
yeah,
lag.
yeah.
And
We still
that's
got
what it
kids.
comes
I think we should have wasted time. Like we.
yeah, that's what I'm
that's how
saying.
much
We
it
should.
is.
That's what I'm saying. Is
like-
that Flick's
like-
fault?
Bro, ahí viene, los 3 delanteros son los únicos que están allá, mis 3 mediocampistas,
Yeah,
y mis
but
3
like,
centrales,
as a coach-
mis 4 centrales están
Those
sentados en
Flick
esa
had to
línea.
go
No,
tell-
not- all right,
those
so if
Flick
you-
had to
if you're
go tell
going-
Rafinha, oh yeah, go to the corner.
Exactly.
No,
Bro,
that's
as a coach, you yell at them, yo, what are you guys doing there? Drop. There's no reason for you guys to
But-
do
But
this.
wait,
How do we know he didn't do it?
In a matter of a
but-
second,
No,
yeah.
it's hard because
And on top of that, you're saying keep the 3
Right.
up there y los otros 9 acá atrás. How does that make
Listen,
sense? If you're gonna drop back, then my 3 defenders are dropping back.
no,
too.
but that's what Pedri was trying to do. If you actually notice the moment before he passes the ball, Pedri's gonna move forward to the box. Then he goes back. That's when he passes to Lamine, and Lamine goes to attack.
Goes to attack. Yeah.
Pedri was trying to slow down the tempo.
Yeah,
of the game.
Pedri turned.
He goes back, and then Lamine just tries
No,
to
yo
do
creo
his
que nos
thing.
falta un poquito más de experiencia.
No,
I think
100%.
Flick se quemó porque ha jugado estos partidos. It's not the first time that Flick is at these kind of
Level.
games.
Yeah.
You know, like, el man para mí tenía que haber arreglado todo
All
y
right.
los cambios lo cagó.
If Araujo does the right thing and covers that
don't
ball,
go back
we
to
win,
Araujo.
bro.
Me tienes arrecho con Araujo, mamá.
We win, bro. We win if Araujo
Que
does
Araujo
the
cubre
right
la bola,
thing.
si Araujo no tiene nada que ver en el
Bro,
tercer
there's
gol.
mistakes
¿Cómo
everywhere.
que?
And the
Are
third
you-
goal?
No, pero en el principio, de la forma nos cogen con los
Pero su
pantalones
trabajo
abajo
es
de Araujo.
defender. He gets
El
paid $1 million
pantalón-
to
Yo,
defend.
nos culiaron al momento que nos ganaron la bola en el medio cancha. En la media cancha.
I forgot. The mistake happens from the top, and it is the person on top fall because his job is not to defend. Defenders don't defend. That's not their
Bro,
job.
nos cogieron con los pantalones abajo.
whose fault was it
solo
the
porque
first
nos
half?
cogieron el pantalón abajo es Araujo.
Yeah.
First
Who's-
half, I think-
oh, the first goal, whose fault is it?
Almost.
Araujo para él. Está en la
No,
banca y hizo la
Olmo
cagada.
pierde ahí,
Yeah, he
pero
was talking.
Oh, so it's
He
almost.
was telling Olmo what he was doing something wrong.
So it's Olmo's fault.
I mean, it's technically this guy. What's his name?
Technically, whose?
The left back. What is his name? That we're
No,
playing.
Martin.
with?
Martin, it was-
Martin was playing horribly for us.
Olmo
He
la
was getting-
caga. Yo sé.
Cuando
what I'm
no hacen
saying?
el penal,
With your logic,
That's
no.
the
Yeah,
second goal.
Martin was the second goal.
Martin
pass.
was the second
The
goal.
pass, like, I
Yeah,
realized.
second goal was Martin for sure.
No. The first goal.
El penal.
No.
Oh, that was the second.
Yeah.
The pass to Lautaro Martinez. Whose fault is that? Who loses it in the middle?
Olmo.
So whose fault is it?
Araujo.
According to your logic, it's the defender's fault because they don't defend because the forward lost or the midfielder lost and they have to defend that.
Nos
Yeah, but
cogen
at that
muy-
point they had no chance to get it. Araujo had the chance to stop that last play, and he
So
did
did
it.
Martin. And why is it only Araujo's fault? That's my point.
Yo, if Martin would have had the two assists, he would have had the shittest game on the world, bro.
I'm not defending Araujo, but your logic just doesn't make sense.
He had a horrible game.
Yeah, he didn't play well.
The whole first half, he had lost every ball,
but second half,
every duel, like he was horrible.
He's horrible, bro.
Now, no vamos a desesperar con esto. Con la mentalidad del equipo está condicionada para el clásico el domingo.
It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough.
Mentalmente, you think the players are going to be there?
I don't think so.
I think the worst is a tie.
I think we lack the league on Sunday.
I don't think we lose.
We lack what?
We lack the
we lock.
Lock.
Oh, okay.
I think Flick spoke to them and said, like, look, yes, we lost because the expectations are there that we had to win the Champions because of the way we're playing. But realistically, we shouldn't have won the Champions League because of the team we had.
Nobody had us
so, like,
close to a
bro, think about it. We technically have 2 trophies already. Well, we do have 2 trophies. We technically have the third. That's a fucking amazing season with 17-year-olds, 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds.
What are we
That's what I'm saying.
When the season started, everyone put Madrid to win the triplete.
I think last year, if this was with like Xavi, we'd be like, oh, we're anímicamente fucked.
We would have been on the...
Pero right now with Flick, it's like, guys, this isn't a loss. This is like a stepping stone. Like, we made it here.
We haven't passed.
They need this to learn how to win.
We're at this point of our career, and we got up to this.
Yeah.
Imagine when we're at this point of our career, where we're like...
The only thing que sí me pone mal es Rafinha, bro. Like, es el único jugador que la temporada pasada se sacó la puta to do something y lo vimos llorar. Now, this season, he's outstanding.
And now ya pierde Balón de Oro.
No Balón de Oro, that's it.
I think so.
I mean,
it's over.
Yo creo que before that game, the top 3 was Rafinha, Lamine, Pedri, and all 3 of them dropped. Y sube Dembele y Lautaro.
I think Rafinha's is 3.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
And now it's just Lautaro.
It just sucks what it is. What it is. Champion matters a lot. And then he just pointed at something. Dembele y Lautaro están para el campeonato del verano.
And that's what Club World Cup. Yeah.
It's a wrap. It's gonna be Dembele.
So they're gonna have that little advantage over Rafinha and Lamine. Because I feel that the best player in the world right now is Lamine, no matter what. Even though Rafinha is having a great season, lo de Lamine es fuera de serie.
Yeah. Bro, if he doesn't get the ball.
He was
not that we look lost, but like he's the one that we have to give the ball to.
Bro,
you said it earlier. It's like
me está trayendo los años de Messi, bro.
When we had Messi, it was like give him the ball.
And he created.
And I'm not saying everyone else doesn't do that. It's like when Xavi Iniesta, but regardless, it was like Messi.
No, he's disgusting. Like the kid is disgusting, and he is the best player. Like
I think he should have scored this. No metió gol. I think
he was unlucky.
His finishing needs to be worked a little bit for next season.
Yeah, but he was also 17, bro.
But he's dribbling.
Look how much pressure you put in at 17 years old. Like
that's what I'm saying. Like all
these
Madridistas,
what were you doing at 17, bro?
All these Madridistas are trolling. Yo,
don't let my head up.
Madridistas are trolling a 17-year-old, bro.
Like, bro, like,
and he's been dogging.
You know how scary it is. This kid has at least 30 more years.
But yo, Madrid won a cup yesterday, bro. Porque no ganó Barcelona.
Oh, yeah.
Yo creo que es la única que van a celebrar esta temporada.
You saw how Calvin started talking as soon as the Arsenal game finished?
Yeah.
Now, yo.
No,
bro,
but like,
to be honest, like I haven't talked the whole season. So I was just holding to see if we were able to get a triplete para hablar. I've been quiet the whole time.
Course.
Even though we were winning, I was just quiet. Shit happens, bro. We have to wait another year, 11 years. We come back. We be back.
The worst Champions
I just want to finish. Like, yo creo que la liga se acabe.
I think it's still a good game.
No, but
I think it's better than
I heard Flick pull them on the side and say, like I saw like in Marca and all this, like
Flick say, who'd you hear from?
Marca, like they say Flick se ganó el vestuario. Like he went to like he spoke to them on the side. And it's like apparently the whole like dressing room was like, we need to destroy Madrid now.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, yeah, even when Gavi posted today, he's like, Montjuic explota el domingo.
Yeah.
Like,
yo, Gavi no le vale verga todo.
Bro, mandó la verga al referee.
No, lo mandó a la verga fue el Madrid. Que están cagados.
Yeah.
Oh, he said that?
Yeah, he said some wild shit.
On
yeah.
Instagram post.
Yeah. He's
we better win.
He has the heart of Barcelonista, bro.
Yo creo y siento que el Barcelona puede ganar. Pero no tienen de ahí, Montjuic. El Madrid.
Yeah, but they haven't played
this is under Flick though. When we dogged him already 3 times.
Yo, we need to get out of the stadium. I don't give a fuck, bro. We need to get out of that stadium.
That's another thing,
I'm
bro.
tired of this stadium.
Next year.
Champions League and Camp Nou is gonna be different.
No, yeah, like
Monfort is diferente.
Aaron kept saying our home field advantage isn't a home field advantage with Montjuic. It's not. It's literally.
Bro, and like to finish este episodio, I feel like for next season, Champions League need to cambiar eso de home and away.
Yo, sortear
si los
home and
primeros
away.
8 o los primeros 3, 5, whatever
Ocho.
They should play the
como
home leg.
entran,
Oh,
they should have the home advantage no matter what.
Right.
They should go all the way through with the home advantage.
Oh, yeah.
That's
¿Por
the
qué
regional.
Barcelona,
That's
siendo
the-
segundo
The
puesto,
NBA, yeah.
Play the last 3.
termina away?
Even Arsenal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the NBA, they should just do it.
Bro,
if you're
somehow
top, you're top,
Madrid,
forget it.
if Madrid would have gone through, Madrid was at home every single game finishing.
Yeah, as well.
No
The
way,
way- the
really?
way back.
And they
Yes.
were, what? They were
'Cause that's
11?
sorteo.
Because hicieron sorteo para también quién era home and away. Why hacer sorteo
Yeah.
si ya pasaste primero, segundo, tercero?
Yeah, you should
You should have that advantage porque te
That shit
sacaste
is
la
great,
puta
bro.
quedando.
Yeah.
We should have finished.
Like,
and
what is the
Arsenal
point
should've
of you
finished.
killing yourself in group stage?
Exactly.
If you can finish
So
like
vamos a ver
fifth?
equipos como el PSG que
No,
no
you
pasaron
can,
directo.
you can pass the first 24.
Yeah, but you get a game less. Like,
I mean,
guess
yeah,
I get that part.
but then give me an advantage.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, there's not advantage if you top 8 then at this point. Other
No,
than
yo creo
money.
que un poquito de dinero que te dan, pero ya la concha de tu madre, yo que quiero eso. Yo quiero terminar en casa every game que
Yeah,
de
exactly.
playoff.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not. You're right. There's no point. Yeah.
I think they need to fix that. I don't think the home and away should be un sorteo
Yeah, they shouldn't.
at all. I just go, you go first
what
to
place
8,
Inter finish in the
like
Fourth.
5th. 4?
Yeah, it was Liverpool, Barca, Arsenal.
Wow, that's crazy. One
Inter.
team that was in the repechaje ended up making it all the way. To
Uno en repechaje y uno directo.
Yeah, they beat
Yeah.
Liverpool. Or else that would have been Liverpool 1, 2, and 4. The top 4 would have been
Yeah.
there if
Yeah,
Liverpool would have
yeah.
won.
Oh wow.
And es la primera vez en 21 years que no está un equipo español, alemán o inglés en una final. In 21 years.
You
That's
know the last
insane.
game that it was?
21
Wait,
years.
no, it's the first time. Español, inglés, dijiste? Español, inglés.
It's
No.
the fir-
Barca.
this-
No
it's-
español, alemán
it's
o
been-
inglés.
Yeah, it's been 21 years since it's been a French versus a Italy final.
Wow.
Is that...
Arsenal, Barca?
No.
French,
French,
and Italy.
French,
and Italy.
In Italy.
Who was the last French in Italy to be in the final?
You know,
¿El mismo partido?
Monaco?
it was Marseille versus
Marsella.
AC Milan.
Y Milán la ganó.
Cuando ganó el Milán.
Yeah.
That's
Sí.
insane. Well, on that note,
Yeah.
estamos
Wait,
tristes.
what are your predictions for a
Oh,
classic?
predictions?
Clásico.
All right, go. Prediction for
got-
your Clásico.
3-1 Barca or a 2-2 again. I can see that's the worst case scenario, but I got Vinny to score or assist.
Because Araujo's gonna be in the right.
Yep. Nah, because you're gonna have Eric Garcia's gonna be on the right.
Wait, who's starting? If Araujo starts,
They're
we're
gonna start-
losing.
they're
Nah,
gonna
he's
start-
starting Garcia. He's
Yeah,
starting
Garcia's
Garcia.
gonna be on the right, and I think Vinny's gonna cook him.
Yeah, he's gonna cook him.
He's gonna
His
cook
speed is insane, bro.
Yeah.
Yo creo que vamos a tener un 3-2.
3-2 again?
Yeah.
Ah,
2-2 in the first half, and then el tercero ya cae en el segundo para el Barcelona.
Okay.
I honestly.
We become a second half team, by the way. We be scoring like crazy second half.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Es cuando estos hijueputas le dé la gana. Si al principio de temporada todos los partidos se destrozaban en el primer tiempo.
Yeah.
Now we
No,
finish
it's
in the
not
second
backwards.
half.
Yeah.
Honestly, I have no clue, bro. I don't know.
Va a terminar en empate esa verga.
Yeah, I don't know.
Pero
I don't
el
know.
empate
Maybe Barca 2-1.
2-1. Say Barca 3-1.
3-2 because we put Araujo and he fucks up.
So perdemos.
So we lose.
Yes.
Hold on. First of all, hold on. Valdez playing or no?
Valdez clear.
Oh,
So
why they
we
play?
back.
Never mind. I take it back. No, we went 3-2, but Araujo fucks up still.
Valdez
We put
playing
him
and then everyone else the same. It's just Koundé, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
in.
Koundé got
we
one more
put-
week.
If we put Christensen, we win 3-1.
Actually, vamos a golear a los putas.
Wait, Valdez fully back though? Like
He's
fully,
supposed
fully?
to be back.
He should be ready for
Is
classic.
Lewan starting?
Because lo iban a forzar para hoy, para
Looks like
ayer.
there's a
Y
chance
dijeron
to
no,
start.
ya para
You
el
know what?
clásico.
Lewan
I don't think we should
scored.
start. I don't think we
Lock
should
of the
start
day.
Lewan though.
Yo,
I don't think we should start
next
Lewan.
to Lua's goal is 100th goal in the
Oh,
classic.
yeah.
Wait, what happened?
They want to score. He's due.
Oh,
He's
100.
due.
Pero coño por el Barcelona.
Yeah.
Lock it
¿Y lo
That's
down.
crazy.
celebra?
What, 3 seasons or 2 seasons?
3.
3, right?
This is
Three,
3rd.
three. Actually, I like that.
Damn,
Lewan
so-
100
Yeah.
and Penaldo.
So here's the lockdown. Vinny score assist. Lewan go over 3.
With the odds.
Alda Guller, esa una.
bets.
Lock it ascend. That's like a plus 700.
All right, guys. In that note,
What's your prediction?
no he dicho
3-2,
ni el
3-2.
último año que perdemos.
Si Araujo empieza. Si no, ganamos.
Mamá, verga, me tiene arrecho con su hueva.
Yo, Araujo, yo creo que le pica el huevo.
No, yo creo que un día este man soñó
Lo
se lo
odio,
met-
bro.
se
Lo
lo-
y
odio.
Araujo se lo estaba
De la-
comiendo
Yes.
y se levantó y dijo, verga, eso está supuesto a ser una pesadilla, pero le gustó. Fue un sueño. ¡Ay! And that note, guys, nos
Hablamos.
fuimos.
Comment, subscribe, and give your predictions for el Clásico.
Fuimos.
Peace.